picking some of our Philly favorites. You can pick your favorite Phillies player of all time. And we were talking about this before the show. It's tough.
It is tough. It wasn't tough for me when the dust settled, though.
Ron, you're first.
Well, the Phillies were the first team I ever faced in the big leagues. So, and competing against those guys, it's hard to come up with your favorite. But my guy's the guy didn't even start with the Phillies. He started with the San Diego Padres, John Kruk.
Okay.
But by the time Krucker came over, I mean, you just associate him with the Phillies. Such a self-deprecating dude. But if you pitched against this guy, he could rake.
Swing.
300 hitter. Once he moved to first base with the Phillies, of course, they had their great teams in the early 90s. Just a great guy to be around when he was a player. You know, like you compete against a guy, and you're like, you tip your cap even if he gets you, because he just, you know, he's just a good guy. And he's still the same guy.
Philly personified. How about you?
All right, mine, I met in the Arizona
Can I
fall.
guess?
Go.
Chase Utley.
No. Mine. Chase wouldn't talk to me enough when I got on second
He
base.
is silent. He's a competitor.
Or vice versa. He was
Oh,
locked
yeah.
in.
Yeah, you don't want to give
Hardcore.
him an edge.
This guy, I used to hit the streets with.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I met him in 1999 in the Arizona Fall League, baby. And then ended up playing with him in San Francisco in 2010. Pat the Bat Burrell. Get over here right now. One of my favorite teammates of all time. And I'll say this, for as much fun as we had, this dude showed up to win the baseball game. He put team first. He really did. He was all about the boys and how are we going to have the most fun for these 3 hours playing and trying to win? And then where are we going once the game's over?
Seafood Tower.
are you admitting that you and Pat hit the streets
Yes,
together?
yes.
We used to hit the streets. in
Perfect
San
combination
Francisco.
of on the
Yeah.
field and off the field. Favorite moment in Phillies franchise history. There are a lot. and some recent great ones, might I add.
I'm going to stay recent.
Okay.
I'm going to go Bryce Harper
Yeah, you are.
in the NLCS.
That was-
Honestly, for him to walk up and say, let's give him something to remember me, I mean,
Calling it.
to kind of call in his shot to Kevin Long, 3-2 ball game, drizzle, rain in Philly. It's kind of a full circle moment for him and for those fans.
He spit on that 1-2
That
changeup.
change-up down, that was Oppo.
And then in the dugout
The
saying, I just
shots.
did that.
Yeah.
This. He needs a he definitely has a sponsorship for the head, right?
The Fanatic then?
Has to. Sport's a different one all the time.
Yeah,
Remember the home run derby?
I do notice the difference. He went Fanatic lime green with the
Yeah.
lime green.
Yep.
Then he went gray,
not by accident.
or red with the red. I'm onto it.
My moment is because our broadcasting partner, Jeff Francoeur, is so much fun to be around, but this is one of his worst moments.
Is this
And
a
Philadelphia,
blooper? Oh,
no,
please.
Philadelphia's
Please
one of
play
their
it.
best moments. So Eric Bruntlett is playing second base for the Phillies. He has a tough ninth inning, makes a couple of mistakes, and then Frenchie comes up and hits into an unassisted triple play.
Oh, God.
So that's Murphy
Look at him,
getting
he
tagged.
threw his helmet already.
So Eric Bruntlett, play it all the way, because you got to see Frenchie's face as he just
Is that the face?
Couldn't happen to a better guy.
Is
Sorry,
that the face when
Frenchie.
he just shows up at your house?
He's been the most amazing next door neighbor I could have asked for. Him and his wife, Katie, and their kids are great. Honestly. I mean, he walks in my kitchen unannounced at least twice a month.
You're like, why is Jeff Francoeur
My
in
wife's
my
like
pool?
in a robe and we're making coffee and she's like, Jeff, you can't just walk in our house. The dogs are going nuts.
He definitely thinks he can.
Steals bacon off the counter.
Come on.
Oh yeah, he's cannonballed into my pool while we're sleeping. He's a character.
That's funny.
He does an amazing. You guys do an amazing
he's
job.
great to work with.
You really do.
So
Last one, favorite Rocky movie. I'm told there's 6, but 6 is not 6.
6 didn't count.
What does that mean?
5 technically didn't count.
What does that
Tommy
mean?
Gunn.
Tommy Gunn.
That was a scam one. There's 4.
Okay.
All right,
There's
for me,
6?
it's a no-brainer. It's Rocky 2. I
What?
probably watch Rocky 2 and Jaws
Robert disagrees.
the most. This is when he got up, Robert. Rocky 1 ended in a draw. 2, he got up and his wife was in a coma, and she said, "Win." And then Mick said, "What are we waiting for?" And then he said, "Yo, Adrian, I did it."
That was the only time Adrian supported him. The rest of the time, she was a
absentee wife?
When he
well,
got up.
she was always telling him Rocky. She didn't have Rocky's back.
Okay.
She was awful.
She was honest
She was a
with him,
fair weather
Robert.
wife.
Exactly. She was fair weather.
Okay.
She was honest.
Well, I'm going to go outside the four because I liked Rocky Balboa in 2000.
You did?
I did like it.
Okay.
Maybe because I was at the proper age to enjoy an aging fighter out there just trying to do his thing. I loved his whole look, walking around the neighborhood, right, with the skull cap on and the whole thing. I really liked that movie. I like just seeing him back doing
Okay.
his thing.
So there are 6. There's 6. Let everyone's opinion be heard.
I
Turn
like
on
black.
Ballpark
You
Jam.
like tigers. We got to get these jackets.